This in the front of the eye is the cornea. This is the clear window that bends light in the front of the eye. The white part around it is the sclera. On the back, you can see the optic nerve. This is the optic nerve that runs afferently to the occipital lobe of the brain. We're gonna make an incision in the cornea so you can see the aqueous humor. So we'll cut here, and you can see what's coming out is very watery. The aqueous humor in the anterior part of the eye is watery. The vitreous humor that we'll see in a little bit is much thicker because it's full of proteins. And if we look in here, inside the cornea, we can see the lens, but we can see it better from inside. So we're gonna make a incision and cut in on the coronal line of the eye. We're going to separate this into two different pieces. And unfortunately, there we go. I almost missed the retina. So here we go. So you can see this vitreous humor is that jelly-like fluid in the back of the eye. It was watery in the front, thicker in the back because it has all the proteins. Inside there, you can see the lens. The lens of the eye is hard. Every year you are alive, your lens forms another layer around it. So over time, that layer gets cloudier and cloudier, which could form cataracts. The lens bends the eye, or the light that enters the eye so that it hits the retina. This is the retina. Let me see, it got a little folded over here. This thin brown layer is the retina. This contains all the rods and cones that are photoreceptive cells. And those are actually going to take the image and send it via the optic nerve. If I move the retina to the side, you can see the beautiful tapetum on the back. The tapetum is really beautiful. Unfortunately, we humans do not have a tapetum. Only animals like cows, cats, goats, sheep, they have them. What it does is it helps refract the light inside the eye so they can see at night. So you may have noticed sometimes their eyes glow at night or appear to glow, but really what's happening is they're just being so highly refracted, it helps them see at night. All right, so coming over here, now we're going to remove the iris. Let me take out the vitreous humor. So as you can see, it kind of stays together because it's so thick. There we go. So it stays in one piece. So now I'm going to remove the iris. Let me invert this. The iris of the eye, this is the colored part of the eye that you see, and it has striations in it because it has muscles. The muscles that pull on the iris are called sphincter pupillae. They open and close the pupil of the eye. So this is the iris of the eye. The hole in the middle is called the pupil. The muscles in the iris are called sphincter pupillae. Don't confuse that with the muscles that connect to and pull on the lens called ciliary muscles.